Muted. Yeah, I didn't even know my mic was muted the whole time. I appreciate that chat. Appreciate that chat. Now I guess I gotta rewind this back. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. Can y'all hear me in the chat now? Can you hear me? I appreciate that, Selena. But this is not no fabricated story, but I gotta rewind it back. Y'all know who I am. It's your only host of Love and Memory, the real Wavy one, HeartBreak Ace. And this is my very first story time. I'm going live, and this is not allowed to go real chaotic or nothing on nobody, nothing like that. I'm a kind of explain the situation, but I'm not gonna get into detail about it. I'm not gonna out nobody's name either. The people that know me know I give that type of grace. I'm trying to give y'all a perspective of how I think, who I am. And this is alive. For the ones that don't know me, if you don't know me, just go to my channel. I do a lot of reactions on things. I'm an artist as well, songwriter, producer, engineer, mixing engineer. I wear many hats. Father. Um, and the people that know me know that. They know the struggles and obstacles I had to go through, because the people that's in particular that's close to me is almost around me every day. They almost around me every day. And one person in particular, I ain't gonna say no names. This did something totally left field. Totally left field. I was close to him. Because the people that know me know you're not gonna be able to just do anything to me. But in this particular situation, I know the person, so you kind of caught me at a vulnerable state that, I was caught off guard, and then knowing the person, never in a million years to see them do something like that. Yeah, I had to take this and all that, but it simply was to like snap shit in reality to a motherfucker. So I had to take this stab. Yeah, I got stabbed. I got the papers. But it's still gonna be, I'm still gonna get y'all reactions, my music, content, all that. Just giving my Wavy gang an update. And to anybody that's new, I'm just letting y'all get a little perspective of who I am for real. HeartBreak Ace. But this is the real one. Um, yeah, let me cover some, 'cause, I want to just show you. This is the real one. Attacked, blah blah. You see the places. So this is not a clickbait fabricated story. This is so yeah. I'm this particular person. I mean, if you big in the horoscope thing, you can just say I'm just a very true Aquarius, born January 20th, and the startup, born 9:17 in the morning. So I'm gonna be always stuck in my ways with a lot of things. Even the way I feel is different. Like everything I do is different, and nobody will never really understand that. You only gonna have intellect in what I give you from me. By design, we're just very private visionaries, but we're humanitarians. But we move a certain way, and no one is alike. But you can call me a conspiracy theorist, you can call me a weirdo and all that, but I got a very high spiritual belief by design, like Aquarius. And I got a lot of belief for things, especially with myself, things I saw, witnessed. And however, I'm gonna be stuck in my ways, especially when it comes to making type of decisions. If I can't do it my way, then I'm cool. People that know me know that. This is a similar situation. It was a question to ask that I was trying to do something. Response back, kind of like if I'm trying to do something, like we're very rebellious as Aquarius for real. And I'm like I said, I'm truly that. I'm doing the design of this shit. Like I'm very highly spiritual, bro. But I'm not gonna argue with you or nothing. It's just gonna be simply, it's just gonna be simply, all right, fuck it, cool. I don't need you to do this or do that for me. Or if somebody tell me to do something, I'm gonna do the opposite. But I'm not gonna do it in the opposite as in just to get at you or just to be petty opposite and I do some stupid shit. I'm not gonna do that. Right? I'm gonna do the opposite of a better way. We are visionaries, for real. Or I'm gonna do it my own way. That's pretty much what happened in this situation. Because some of, I guess, nigga ain't like my answer or some shit. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I got caught off guard, literally. Back turn. Wasn't even should have been an argument. I really don't even know what to tell y'all for real. What they say? Do you think that white women should be able to pick their own state of rapping? I think a woman should be able to pick whatever they want to pick. They just as equal as men are. That's what I think. Slippy moves. I don't know if y'all just whoever typing to me, but what else do you? And if you ain't high rapper, I don't know. Some of these live you looking like bots for real. I can't really tell. Can't really tell. You see the proof of all that. So anyway, I don't want to get in graphic detail. Say, no, I didn't know that about snails. I don't understand what they asking me on this live. This is crazy. But okay. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. These because the lives like the live chat is throwing me off. I'm trying to read them, but it's like some look kind of bodish to me for real. And this is a lie, so of course I can't do that. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Some of this shit look kind of bodish. You call me high rapper, then high criminal. What the hell? Who is these? Revenant, I don't think your speaking is biased. I just feel like all you saying is high rapper, high criminal. That's kind of weird to me. For one, it's stereotypish because just because well, I did say I was an artist, but that ain't the only thing I said I was. So it's kind of confusing to me. That's my problem with it. It's kind of confusing. And just saying high rapper, high criminal. It's like maybe I should say hi hater. You see me. Yeah, y'all see this, bro? Because this supposed to be a story time. I wasn't gonna get into particular details anyway, but I was just gonna let you, I was gonna try to bridge the gap to y'all in perspective of who I am. like uh Jordan. That's why I'm saying it's looking kind of bodish. You throwing me off, man. Okay, I wish you have a good day as well, Leland Waters. Is you like seem like the only one that's actually really talking to me for real? Like, cause a lot of y'all seem bodish, bro. No offense if you're not. Like, I kind of try to give my people story time, especially to my real supporters from day one, and salute to the new ones too. But I try to get y'all alive, but people were just, I don't know, they throwing me off with these chat because they just saying a lot of weirdish. Some of it look bodish. Some of it look bodish. It's then I'm just go live with y'all for a little bit and just quickly give you the moral of the story of all of this is that you never know. This simply why I guess I was meant to be born Aquarius because I actually was premature. I wasn't supposed to be born in January, so I think it was meant by design. And I also was born with a twin, so it was meant for me to have this type of mindset. And I don't really get close to people emotionally anyway. With that type of energy, I don't really play with that. True Aquarius, you got to know this. I don't really play with that. Yeah, I ain't too far out the. So all this is real. What you got going? My notes were saying you were a rapper or the philosophy. I report back to you. Vivanic kind of is confusing me, but whatever. If you want to report back to your people, I am HeartBreak Ace, the owner, founder, creator of Wavy already. The Alchemist of Heartbreak, the Wavy one. Me, that's who I am. It's my moniker. We go through the heartbreak, it transforms us to our higher self. We stay resilient, become emotionally intelligent, but always know that the key to life, the real frequency, is love. We need to bridge that gap. Uh, Active as what, my nigga? I mean, Thomas Fuller. Clarify that for me, my dude. I answer your question. I answer your question. I try to give my people the story time, man. Let them see what because this is really no facade. Like I had a fend for my life, stabbed up and all that. Mad gushy cut wounds, it looked nasty, and it really hurt. But I'm just sitting here, calmly and wavy, because that's just who I am, the wavy one. And I ain't come here even out the person or nothing, or come up here to really feel a way about it. I'm just designed different. I'm designed different. Now, I will say this: me being around knowing a person so long, it was a shocking. Of course, I'm gonna defend myself, but I don't want to have to do to ever what I have to do to him, which is kill him. I don't want to have to do that. And that's the thought process going through my head because me compared to the other person, physically and power wise, I definitely had the advantage. But I'm the type of person that don't even use it like that. Like So that's why it was easy to kind of like catch me vulnerable in a sense where you was able to do that, even though it was like behind my back and started stabbing me. Of course, at first, that's what I thought. Go, just kill this nigga. Be honest with you, gang. Oh, what you okay? You learn about homie. Let me see. Did the other gang affiliated people shoot you? Uh, it's kind of the way you accent is kind of stereotypish. It's kind of stereotypish. Even if you could be true, two things could be true, and all that could also be a lie. But this is the truth with that. Like, but if you're doing it for an exam and all that, I got you, bro. It's in this particular situation, it wasn't really game related, but I was born in that type of environment as the gang. I was born there in the environment. Yes, I was born who I was, not blessed in. I was just already born the side I'm on. But I'm a father now, so I don't do all that. So you gotta be like, you either trolling or you just a bot, bro. What you mean you don't know much about Earthling? So if you don't know much about Earthling, who are you then? You in it? I shout out Miss T, like for real. I don't understand what the fuck y'all are listening to. Some of y'all seem a little biased for real. Like, I don't know because a lot of that you saying is a little stereotypic, bro. I never said nothing about shot being in the gang. I was born in that, but the people that actually know me, like I said in the beginning of this live, I'm dedicated father, bro. And I don't hang out. I don't do none of that other shit. Y'all think I do by the image. And perception is the motherfucker. But I am Heartbreak Ace, the real wavy one, bro. Whatever you think a nigga should be like, I try to be above that. You understand? So I need to start getting moderators in here for real because prevented. I don't understand what you're talking about, man. I'm gonna have to tell them to start kicking you out. I need to start for real. But I wasn't even gonna get on this lie to be going crazy or nothing like that, bro. Just to like kind of give y'all a little insight of a real situation, bro. And sorry if they freeze y'all, but I should have put it on Do Not Disturb for real. But can you go live on Do Not Disturb? I don't know. I don't know. But we back anyway, y'all. I need to get me some moderators for real, cause this nigga Vivantic, bro. I gotta get you kicked out of here, bro. I hate to be offensive, cause like I'm trying to be polite with you, my dude. I really don't have to on my channel, but I'm trying to be patient with you. Probably I know it's cliche to say, but that's the truth. And if you know me, you know I'm telling you the truth. I really do. So I just, we all made from the frequency and energy. Hence why I call my shit Wavy Trapsoul Radio. My brand. It's a frequency I try to get to the world. Mine. My wavy frequency. I try to have people insight into my mindset, my world, simply by being who I am. It's supposed to rub off. Yours don't really rub off on me because I'm a little bit more enlightened than most. So your energy not gonna be able to override mine, especially a negative person. And I just try to have y'all a way of seeing things differently in art. I ain't gonna tell you how you need to be, but I try to give you a blueprint to follow, especially us black men still today that's fathers. I'm I'm not even gonna say I'm trying to lose my patience for real with this revenge shit. Because I do know on these lives we have sponsors and all of that. This could be research for your new AI system that you trying to get. You want to use me? Cool. But I will tell you this: when you get done with your research and take it back to your people and all that, make sure I get a sponsor. I mean, because you want to eat bread off my knowledge, which I'm fine by that. This actually the purpose of my channel. Show some love to me too. Like split some of them dividends for real. Don't just be up here getting notes and shit for me. Cause I think maybe I'll sign up for this when I'm anyway, that's another story. But y'all make sure I get that sponsor. Make sure I get this. Let me show yeah, cause this guy is really he throw me off my whole little yeah, all of this is emotion that I'm displaying right now. In fact, everything that happens in the world is by the emotion, that energy. It start with the thinking energy first. When you feel something, you react. Everybody can't hold their composure in certain situations. That's why I'm the alchemist of heartbreak. Everybody can't accept rejection or everybody can't feel left out. Can't handle the feeling of not feeling love. Can't handle the feeling of not getting attention. Can't handle the feeling of not being validated. They a lot of people get consumed by their own thoughts, their own missteps, failures, rejection, lack of love, and they turn them to something else. They become out of their body. They become out of their body. And that's why in this situation, I could have I could have ended it. I could have simply easily just ended his life, but I didn't even want to. I didn't want to have that on my. Despite what anybody else was on, I didn't really want to have that on me, like for real. Like if y'all forgot, I'm a dedicated father, and it's like I didn't want him to. I didn't want my kids to, even though it was defense situation at all. Now I'm not raising my boys. I have a daughter too. I'm not raising my boys to be little punks or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I've been through pretty much anything you can think of, really. And looks can be deceiving to some people because I can look like maybe like the trauma or the pretty boy. I've been through almost any situation you possibly can think of for real. That's why I'm Heartbreak Ace. And I it's just emotional intelligence for me. I ain't perfect. I'm a man. I still first of all, it's okay for men to be hurt, to have feelings and cry and all of that. Because at the end of the day, the actual true balance of an actual man is the yin and yang is the masculine balance and 50% of the feminine balance. So perfect balance actually what makes the actual man. The perfect balance of feminine energy and masculine. Because whether you're a man or woman, you have it. You can be the most macho nigga in the world. You have feminine energy inside you, bro. I mean, we all come from a woman. So it's almost damn near impossible to not have it. It's just almost we're supposed to have more on the masculine energy, but it's still supposed to be a perfect balance of feminine side, passion, and love for things. That's what that's for. Love for things. Not many situations. I always, literally, my kids is always the reason why I have to make it out of situations. I don't give a fuck what it is, but I have to do it in a manner that don't traumatize them as well. And if I would have had been in a situation, even though defending myself for a person that they literally almost saw every day, that would actually do that. No, I'm not savvy, man. I'm just a little disappointed in disbelief, but not sad. I'm wavy, so I'm not sad. I don't really use that energy a lot. Maybe upset and disappointed in things, but I don't be sad. I'm a true Aquarius. I just can hold my composure in situations different. I feel different. I think different. And people have their own agendas, but so many people think the same. Just that's just food for thought for y'all. People have their own agendas, but so many people think the same, even though they have their own agendas. That wouldn't even really make sense in the world, but in this one or this dimension, it does. That's what it is. All this shit hurting, all that shit, for sure, for sure. And if you can see it on the inside of it, it's stitched up now. But I literally had to get stitches. It's almost a small price because I really could have. I feel like it was something there with that. Like somebody had this nigga fucked up on. People fucked up on something for real. Bro, who is this V Vanet playing games with me, bro? And what is your species, V Vanet? Because I think you want to troll now. And if I find out that's what it is, I definitely know you don't know Wavy. Because I won't make you get in your feelings. I think that maybe, I'm just blunt. I think that maybe played a part in this situation. Like, my feelings are different. So, I don't know. It's one thing to tell a person no, but I'll probably give you the definition of what no means. if you can get what I'm saying. A lot of people can't take my tone and my thoughts. That's what I'm gonna tell you. My thoughts. A lot of people can't take that, I guess. And it seems to take it a different way than I presented it. I tell somebody something or react a certain way, they don't get it, I guess. Even though people been around me, I normally stay around the same people all the time. But it's really a disappointment for real, man. Cause I've been in so many situations. People know that. People know that. But I don't really wanna I don't wanna be around people no more at all. I don't wanna be around people no more, man. Yeah. Been in mass races and people so many obstacles. But when you know shit like that happen, that's when you gotta keep doing your thing. You gotta keep doing your thing for real. This not for kids, this night chat. I'm glad because medicine be wearing off. Get the light up. I get to be wavy right now. Speaking up on track. It's a little better. Oh, there, man. Y'all see the bands and wrists. I ain't gonna get into too much graphic detail with this. I already said it. Plus, YouTube guidelines are a little tricky. I've been studying this shit for a while, so I already know how they get a little tricky, bro. I just want to go live a little bit, man, just to kind of like get away with getting an update. Why I ain't been uploading? Why I ain't been active? This will not really be the reason. The older shit hurt, stabbed and all that. I saw the paperwork earlier, man. I might show it again before I end this live, man. But I just, bro, why you playing with me talking about you flare you're playing? Where you playing at, V-Vanity? I play this game with you. I'm in live engaging with the people, man. I ain't mad. I ain't mad, bro. This situation, I was stabbed, cut, all that type of shit. Not gonna read any real details or none of that. Just going live with my people, let them know where I've been at. And you say in the Andromeda galaxy, where's that at, bro? What galaxy is that? Huh? I mean, cause we're gonna play this game, we can play this game for real. Now I'm a spiritual nigga. I believe in that type of stuff, bro. I really do. And if maybe you felt my frequency and knew that, so you up here for real, I'm cool with that. But if you trolling, we can do that all night. Your parents disowned me and left me in that galaxy. Why did your parents disown you and leave you in that galaxy? Revamp it. Why did they do that? Hmm? It's throwing me off every game. I can't even lie. I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand what's going on here for real. Um, who are you that ask? What's your name? That's asking, am I in China? But and why does that matter if I was in China? Are you in China? So you telling me, Vivani, they left you in the galaxy. See, you making me my hand all cut up and shit. You yeah, look. All right. But they left you in the galaxy, disowned you because you didn't clean the residence. Okay, Vivani. Well, go ahead. Where are you departing to? Huh? Because I mean, you on my chat, we all about helping people. Sound like you need some help. Where are you departing to now? Leave it in the chat. Let me know. Okay, you in Hong Kong? That's wavy. Uh, what's your name? Because I'm not in Hong Kong. Speak that. It just look like symbols to me. So you can tell me your name if you can write in English, then you can. What's your name? I am from Hong Kong. What's your name? But salute to Hong Kong, by the way. I'm not saying no diss to Hong Kong or nothing like that. I just, I got to try to determine whether these people real or not, or they bots or not, which would be crazy for them to do. Because this is a game for me. I ain't mad at it, but so they, I'm, I don't know. I don't know. It's a wavy chat, man. You can send donations to the chat, whatever, super likes, whatever. Want to become a moderator, super likes. I'm trying to grab some for real, man. Because I'm about to start going live a lot. I ain't really figured it out yet. That's why I'm just really just BSing the vertical way going live and just give y'all a little bit of story time until the chat just kind of threw me off course about it. But it just simply you never know. It be the people that's the closest to you. You gotta always be cautious of everything. And I know that. But in certain situations, when you close to people, you get real comfortable. Real comfortable. Especially when you know you could like overpower the person. Like you don't really be tripping. Like that's why I was easily caught off guard. Easily. It was crazy. It definitely wasn't wavy at all. It definitely wasn't. Caught off guard. Yeah. Everybody don't have that resilience through heartbreaking rejection and all kind of struggles like I do. So the whole object is to crash out and snap to a whole nother. I don't really know who it was, man. But definitely wasn't somebody I was familiar with. Shit. See, I showed them the stab ones already. Like I couldn't believe this. Really try to take me out. But are we not gonna get no like full details of this shit ever? It's not no names, none of that. It's not gonna ever be that. I'm just giving you awareness that it really happened and just awareness of certain things. And like just engaging with the chat, man. Just going live. Go engage with the chat. See what I make it to an hour on this shit. And I still be making videos, man. It ain't stopped. That ain't stopped. I'm still gonna be reacting. I've been gone for a little minute, but I'm gonna shake back, man. I got a couple things I gotta figure out. Figure out. But I salute the ones that been on me with this journey. You've been seeing mad different backgrounds since I started this journey on this YouTube shit almost a year ago, so to speak. As of late, y'all been seeing me in my setting. Well, that's because, again, dealing with heartbreak, a lot of trials, tribulations. I got separated from my home. And then my home was not my home no more. And the people that was there, including my kids, got put in another home with half the parent. Almost abruptly, to be honest, but either way it go, in that process, I had to be forced to be homeless out in the street or figure something out. It was graceful and thankful, humbly thankful that I was able to make it to this point. Because this happened in October of 25. Literally the last day of October. And I literally been staying in hotels ever since instead of being homeless. I'm thankful for that. But that little part of my life is probably coming to an end too, of being in these hotels and shit like that. Now I'm got these. I was seeing my kids dinner every day, and I had them on the weekend for sure. And they wasn't going for it anyway. Not my boys ain't going for it for sure. They not. They're gonna be with their dad. So, but that's how it comes short. It's a lot of shit that happen. A lot of shit that goes down. Um, I don't know. Got to figure it out. Got to figure it out. And like I said, I'm this perfect person that don't be doing no wrong. But like I said, the people that know me, they witness me go through certain situations. You know how a lot of niggas like to say, cause niggas will be lying and shit for clout and all that shit, and they be acting like they Mr. Good, they ain't do no wrong, ain't cheated, this and that, and people just doing the wrong shit. They be lying and shit. This ain't that situation. Ace, Wavy don't do that. The people that know me know that, especially the person in this particular situation where I'm like this, know that. So that's why I feel like I shouldn't be like this, especially because of the conversation that transpired before that. That shouldn't have been a reaction. So I feel like motherfucker was on something. Motherfucker was on something. Because in normal scenarios and all that, they know you can't just do anything to me. They know I can overpower them. So I don't know if that was some spare in the moment shit or premeditated plan. I can't overpower him, so I need to, I don't know, grab his knife. I can easily catch him off guard because he's not gonna expect me to be doing nothing like that. And I didn't. Know the person for a very long time. If I hurt anybody in his life, it'd be emotion wise, and it won't be purposely, because I'm truly the Aquarius that I am, and I'm gonna always see shit the way I see it, the way I was designed to be. Whatever sign y'all are, Aquarius is all of that in one. That's what make us. And we are born humanitarian, so we all about uniting people. So we'll never intentionally do some shit to make a motherfucker not feel wanted or anything, like nothing. But we're not gonna change our mindset and our agenda for nobody. For nobody. Even in a situation that leads to this physical violence. Can't nobody change my mind about anything I think or anything I do. You don't have to accept it. I'm not gonna be mad at you for not accepting it. And you can't get mad at me for not accepting it. You can't do that. You can't do that. I could have easily ended his life. And it'll all be self-defense. Literally. And it would have been a real self-defense situation. Because, like I said, the prior conversation was a simple conversation about what I wanted to do. I, so it was simply that. And then I was defending myself from getting stabbed. See, with this mindset in my relationships and the way they do, the first thing out of that is this. In order for me to have this mindset that I have now, that I have for a pretty long time, a while, is because I had to learn for the things that have you, that force you to have this mindset. Because the typical I was learning from that, just learning myself, literally learning myself. So I'm going to always do something differently, even in a relationship, and it'll like throw you off left field. That it might be something else, but it don't be something else. That's simply the best way. That's simply how it is now. Because any situation that happened to me now is some shit people having vengeance for, some shit like that. Because I don't do nothing to nobody to make them want to do anything malicious to me at all. They ain't wishing for their downfall at all. But it's like Nelson Mandela been locked up mad long, right? All those years for something he didn't do. Mad long. But he come out, you don't even really celebrate it. You broadcast it and monetize it. But he ain't even the one getting the money for monetizing it. He did all this rightfully injustice. Nothing even really be said about him for real. Still to this day. His name only brought up is with the Mandela effect. I thought this nigga died in jail. He come out, it be that. You can't judge and treat people off shit from shit prior, especially if this separation gap is years apart. Like you can't, because everybody gotta grow. I guess some just grow faster than others. I guess some grow faster than others. Because I was imperfect in a relationship, but nothing perfect. But I can say I damn near became perfect in relationship because of not being perfect. Because not being perfect caused a lot of things, and then cause an effect. It's domino. We know how that goes. It caused things, and then in the end, I was the one by myself. In the end, but everybody in those situations back then had babies by me, and it was almost like they was competing with each other at that point. But it's literally like after the babies was born and all of that from everybody. I'm making it sound like some type of, but it's really like it's really happened like that. After that, it's then I'm not with neither at all, at all. So then you sit and think, well, then what was any of it then? What was any of it? Especially when things happen and you still go about it in the most honorable way. Honorable way. Try to keep it cool, collected, keep it honest, whether they like what the honesty is or not. And then you change and you try to grow and all that. Basically trying to please the other person to see that you change. And that's when you still fuck up at because you got to do it for yourself. But you do that. You do that. But in the whole time, it's really people always holding grudges. Always holding grudges. Even if they accepted you back in their life, they only did it just to do it back to you. You get what I'm saying, chat? But when they do it, it's already a plotted plan, premeditated. So it's always gonna be like worse, evil, in fact. Because I won't give excuse for me, myself, no man or woman in any case of like if you in a relationship and you like cheat or whatever or have kids and shit like that, during the process of like cheating or some shit like that, it don't really be nothing evil in playing. And I ain't gonna give nobody an excuse for this shit, but it don't be playing like that and shit. Man or woman, some people really do love who they be with, but they still end up having sexual encounter at least once. Especially if they ain't go a woman, especially if they ain't really went through the whole phase that they all have. Sorry to tell y'all that, but that's the truth. That's the facts. They all have that in their life, at least. They have it one time. And you just better hope you're on the other end of that when you get with them. I'm just I'm just being real with y'all. Being real with y'all. That's from my experience. Because I own up to all of my mistakes, try to make shit right. Did it, and then some. That's how I became with the old me becoming more who I am, HeartBreak Ace, the Wavy one. Me, oh, this is what y'all call a great man. Okay, I want to be better than that. That's how I started building myself to that. And the more and more I became that, the same people that I did that for and showed the most generous love to, all that was plotting on me the whole time. Like I want to destroy this nigga on the inside. I want to do all of this and that. They was thinking they snap. I wasn't thinking right. And I end up in situations that I ain't see coming. Because I'm not gonna just be with people unless they wanted me. That's what it was. But it was more than one person. And they weren't just, oh, this side chick, this and that, got kids by me, you know? It was one I wanted in particular, and I think all of them knew that. But I didn't want to choose. I didn't want to just simply seem like I was making a choice because it was like I'm not gonna choose between my kids because they was using the kids. I ain't gonna say all of them did it, but they were using the kids. And listen, I'm not. I just love my creation, which is my kids. So I wasn't gonna choose between none of that. And the results of that, in the end, yeah, we created life together, all that, shared memories, all that, but I ain't with none of them now at all. In fact, I'm not in a relationship at all. It surely definitely ain't because I can't be in one. It's just all of that truly turned me into a heartbreak ace for real. I became who I am. Maybe one day I'll go live again and get in more detail about all of that shit, but I'm just giving y'all a little blueprint of this shit right now. I'm really just engaging with the fan, like I said, just going live after. Well, y'all refer to the title, man, because it's not no clickbait shit. That's why I ain't want to do my normal wavy edits and all of that and make up the video before I upload it. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just go live because I'm gonna still make my videos, my reactions. So I said before I start doing that, before I start uploading videos and y'all see me all banged up and shit, hurting and all that, I'm gonna tell a little bit of the story. You never know who you close to, like get cut up and stabbed and all that. Literally, this no. I show the papers. This really happened. It's like even though I'm talking to y'all now, like I literally got stabbed, all that shit, and had to like fight that shit. So like it's nasty under here. Like it's crazy. I had to get stitched up, all that. I got the. It's on the floor. I just had it. And it fell. My shit all fucked up. I ain't about to be bending down to get that shit right now. I ain't gonna hold you, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna be up here long, like for real. Like I said, I was gonna try to go at least an hour, go live with y'all, man, because I ain't really been kicking in a while. So, you know, want to give y'all a little story and shit and engage a little bit. Y'all got questions for real? Y'all ask them because I'm gonna answer them, but I'm gonna clip it in a few probably. I don't know. Yeah, you see the face all cut up and shit. Cut some on my neck, all that shit, all that. Yeah, people. I ain't gonna tell you not to trust nobody, don't be around nobody, and don't have no love for nobody and shit like that. Because that's what I'm big on. That's the key to life. I feel like the love frequency. But I'm just saying, like these days, if it ain't a real, actual, to the T significant other, don't trust or fuck with nobody and build with nobody other than your actual, real, in my house family. Because any and everybody, no matter how close they is to you, you don't really be knowing them how you think you do, because if I was a different person than who I am in that situation, I wouldn't be making this live right now. 'Cause I wouldn't be able to, literally. And even the person involved, in normal circumstances, not even able to defeat me for real. And because we both know that, it was kind of easy to blindside me. They said he literally started stabbing me in my back with this hose. Like, that's how it started. And I was fighting back. Wavy gang. Just in case y'all confused. So he ain't go deep enough, almost didn't go deep enough to punch the lung, but almost did. But I had to like fight back and fend the nigga off and figure out. Cause it got to a point where I got the upper hand, like I said, because you can't. We both know I'm more powerful, but so of course I was able to end up getting up in the upper hand, but it was like I wanted to like maybe hurt him enough to get away from him, but I didn't want to kill this nigga at all. Even though he tried to kill me, I just like this. I just felt like I don't know. This nigga was on some shit. I didn't want to do that shit, but like nigga didn't refuse to. He just like wouldn't refuse. Like stay the fuck away from me, like for real. So I don't know. Like I'm glad the nigga. It was a separation because the last encounter in that situation was my last thought because if you were so able to be seen doing that, I knew he was on something at that point. So he's not gonna leave. I'm gonna kill him then. I don't know if he snapped into reality or what. I don't know what happened, but like, just say he got away. He wasn't able to because maybe I'm a little glad he didn't. Cause I definitely would have killed him for sure. What up, Quantum? It's good. Yeah, I don't know who you are. You probably gonna miss the story time, all that shit. I was just, engaging with the Wavy gang, HeartBreak Ace, showing them real scars, all that. Just let them know what no clickbait. It's a story I already mentioned back and forth, altercations, snuck by a friend, she stabbed me in my back, started stabbing me, period, stabbed me in the chest, cut, had to fight for my life shit, blase, blase. So, I made it out of the situation, but, the situation was a little crazy for real. I didn't even know my light went off, chat. It's a little better. It's a little better. I like that better. But yeah, that shit happened. It was a little. I can't still believe it for real because the person was like basically family for real. So like, I don't know. I'm kind of glad it was a separation because I really was gonna kill the nigga for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I got the up, like I told you for real. We both know that they, people know me. You know I can't be everybody, but in this particular situation, this person even knows you can't fuck with me. So I don't even. That's not even my thought process with the person because it's like I know I can't, and I'm not no bully type. I bully the bully. I'm not gonna do none of that. So it was. I never be thinking in my head to harm this person in this particular situation. I'm not going to ever say names or give a lot of details with it. I'm not going to do that. But it's not ever never in my mind. So this person knows. So once I realized you was taking this far, this person in particular, like how far this scene got, 'cause it was graphic. I ain't gonna lie, that part I was a lot of. It was like a Tarantino movie. Y'all know how he make his movies. Y'all know how he make his movies. And if y'all go back to watch my some of my old prior reactions when I had my white champion hoodie on, which is very hard to find, very hard to find. It sounds like a joke right now, but I'm not joking. I'm highly upset about that too. I'm not as such materialistic, but I'm sentimental value with certain things. And I've been wanting one of those for a very long time. But that was full of holes, bloody. So of course when they had to put me on a emergency shit for the stab wounds and shit, they had to cut open my hoodie and shit. So like they cut that shit. I was a little tight about that too. Had me on the meds, of course. So I was high. Like I ain't feel it. I will say they did good with the job. It was good service all the way through. Didn't take long. Surgery didn't take long. No mishaps. No nothing. Even putting the stitches in. I mean the needle and thread stitches. The doctor he was like, yo, he was real professional. Cool dude. I like to fuck with his vibe and shit. Like, and I was high as fuck on the meds too, y'all. So it was little stings and burns and shit and all that. Cause they had to like poke this needle inside the wound, and the wounds were nasty. Some of them like you can like damn near see the bone in my hand. No exaggeration. So they had to stick needles in that. It hurt it, but it ain't hurt it as it should hurt because they did a good job. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's why I'm even able to talk to y'all on this live right now. They did a good job with that shit. Shit still burning and stinging right now everywhere, but I just had to give an update to the Wavy gang, let y'all know. So when y'all start seeing the videos that I'm about to start uploading real soon, y'all see me looking like this, I don't want y'all to have to ask questions. Y'all gonna already know what's going on. Y'all gonna know why I got this going on for real. This is why I made this live. Fuck is my light at? Hold on, Wavy gang. Listen, nigga, I just try to be somebody, bro, for real. Try to really build foundation, have a family, grow together as a family, help the kids with their dreams, help my significant other with her dreams. She helped me with mine, and vice versa. That's all I be trying to do. That's it, man. People just don't have goals and real values in life, bro. So it's so easy to like move out of anger and detach from life, blaming on you being on alcohol or high and shit. and you do shit you know you really shouldn't do. You do shit you know you really shouldn't do. Even though the self-defense would have been justified, I could have harmed this person way worse than I like did, but it was all self-defense. But I didn't even I just nah. I didn't want to have to explain that to my kids and all this none of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. So, you know. But it was what was I was in there like 4 hours for real. Some shit like that. Went in there long, y'all. Probably get out this live. I'm probably about to react to some battle rap shit or some shit like that. I don't know. Might do a wavy crime foul. Y'all, let me know what y'all want, man. I don't know. I'm still gonna be going through my lives and shit. I'm probably gonna be looking crazy and all that. Probably gonna be in another different setting or something. I'm still gonna be doing my lives, man. I just had to let y'all know why I'm up here looking like motherfucking Frankenstein and shit. You feel me? I make jokes out of the situation, but it's still the wavy one. For real though. Still heartbreak ace, man. I just had to let y'all know, man. That's all. Want to go live with y'all quick, bro. I don't really expect this shit to do numbers and nothing like that. I don't really be caring. Cause you just gotta keep grinding. You just gotta keep grinding, bro. And I actually was like monetized before. I had to get the channel monetized again. But my first time I monetized, I already went viral and all that. True shit. True shit. But then when they had that little thing going on and the bots mistaking the people as bots, that shit happened to me. It happened to me. And even though it was a video with me in it and all that, you had to send back uh um damn. You had to send back your response to them and shit of showing them proof that it was you in the video and not a bot. And they had the bots analyzing the shit. So even when you send it back, YouTube still was like demonetizing your channel and shit. So that shit, unfortunately, had happened to me and a lot of other people. People, even with people with a lot of subscribers, that shit happened to them. And I had to wait like 30, 90 days, 60 and monetize and just clean it out and started doing my shit. Started going live and all that. So I'm really just rebuilding the channel, making it more wavy trap soul radio. Because everything on there is my own wavy content, my own original thought process, how I think. Showing you, just my mind, the shit I do. I react to a lot of shit, the culture, music, world news, true crime stories on my wavy crime files, original music from me, because I am an artist too, HeartBreak Ace. But search me. When you spell heartbreak, make sure the B is capitalized. Make sure the B is capitalized. People out here be trying to steal the sauce, but it's pretty much documented that I was Heartbreak Ace first and the real Heartbreak Ace. No offense to no other nigga, but I was Heartbreak Ace first. It's documented. So I don't know. You might need to change that. Even on TikTok, Your song get it's so many numbers because they was mistaking me for him. But even on TikTok, my songs get more streams and listens and videos made off my songs than him. So respectfully, just change your name, homie. It's only one Heartbreak Ace. Yeah, I probably go to sleep later. I'm about to make the extra reaction video when I get off this live. Okay? And don't smile because it ain't nothing funny. I know you. Chad, don't be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm engaging with fans, but I know certain people here, so I'm just talking to them. Okay, that's cool, bro. I might be high as fuck. But if you were watching the whole story, with me, I had a fight basically for my life. Nigga got me stabbed up and cut. I had a fight, nigga with a knife and all that. Stabbed up and cut. So first of all, not only was I on meds, and I am smoking on the live, so I might be high as fuck. That could be true. And yes, kids shouldn't be on this live. I definitely made it not for kids, but yes, kids don't do drugs. You are absolutely correct, my guy. I'm not mad at that statement. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay. I mean, you wanted to point that out because I said I can't see you on the screen, mainstream Drewski. So are you high on the other end of the screen? I guess we just supposed to be pointing that out to people. On people that got to say that, either don't get high or want to. Like, I don't know what this is like for real. What was the purpose? They obviously see me smoking. They obviously know. I was recently out of the hospital. They obviously know. They pump you up with meds in situations like that when you get stabbed and shit. When you get stitches in your hand and all that, you know? And don't take this as being sensitive, my guy, because if everybody know me, Wavy, I'm just joking, bro. If you joke with me, you can joke with me. I won't get offended. Just don't get offended when I joke back, bro. Because I'm witty and fast with this shit. Don't get discouraged because I'm all cut up and stabbed and shit, which I don't know what you thought this was. I'm literally going live, leaking, leaking. All right? I'm a different breed. I don't want you to confuse this because y'all see me, y'all watch my reaction videos and shit. Y'all see me joke around and act a certain way. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer, man. But before this, outside is not the word for me. I was sleeping out there, literally. All right? Trust me. Trust me. Cause this shit like this ain't happen when nobody fish or nothing. You got to be having a weapon, right? Like, and I don't really be getting, you know, I move a certain way, but there's people close to me that do this shit. Y'all read the title before you got here. Somebody close to me, like it was like unexpected to happen. It was really literally behind my back. I'm not even getting into details about this situation too much. Let's get y'all a little blueprint around it. Just a scenario, basically. Even though this one really happened, I'm not gonna get in my full details about it. I'm just giving you the scenario so y'all can understand and get a picture of it. Not out no names or nothing. Not even telling you how I feel about the certain person at all. But I clearly expressed during the situation. Once I realized I'm gonna hate to do this to you, but you clearly might somehow got high on some shit you shouldn't have got high on. You're not listening to me. So instead of me just only like slightly trying to defend myself, hurting you enough to like get away from me, you're not understanding. So I'm gonna have to kill you. But I said, especially me being the father I am and shit with my kids for real, I said, I'm glad it happened the way it did in the end, because if the altercation would have prolonged, like even though I know this person was supposed to be part of the family, all that shit been right, all that. If it would have prolonged, I would have had no. Just really just got physical with said person and just ended his life. Like it seemed like he was trying to do mine. Like it seemed like I done been in so many situations, heartbroken, been high, like, maybe even drunk, especially in my younger days. I drink now, I just drink responsibly, but especially then. And I ain't ever in my life, like, and I've been through situations that niggas probably should have crashed out, ain't the word. I've been through a lot of those. People know me, they know the stories. But I didn't do that. Even though I definitely wanted to and felt like it. I didn't do what most of them do while they end up in prison or not alive. I'm not even gonna say that on this live, but unaliving somebody or themselves. I've been in multiple situations where that could clearly have been the end game in all those situations. But I became me, Heartbreak Ace. It's resilient. The alchemist of heartbreak. Because of those said situations. The key to life is love frequency. My purpose of making Wavy trapsoul radio, my frequency, Wavy one. The signal I'm trying to spread around the world, like it's really a different way this need to be. How we need to be as people. And not to separate any race, because we all need to be united, but especially the key to this, all this to me is a black woman. It's the core of this. Black women are the core of this whole thing we call creation. I feel like black men, especially certain ones, it's the key to this. They both correlate. And it's just a different way we gotta start doing things for real. All that traditional textbook shit, we need to throw that shit out the window. Way niggas think they need to be or need to act, what you need to do, need to feel, all that shit. We need to, even if it's considered good, we need to throw all the textbooks out the fucking window, bro. And you gotta make a new script. Cause even that shit is sketchy these days. Cause we went off the book in the script, this situation wouldn't have happened to me. And maybe I was like contradicting myself by going by the book and the script, something that I don't do. I'm a true Aquarius, and that's probably how I got caught, like slipping them there. But I was able to make it out of the situation. Still, it shouldn't have never been a situation at all, especially doing that altercation. It never happened, but it did. But I'm grateful, humble, thankful that I was able to talk to you all about it today about it. This is fresh. This recently like happened last night. So this is fresh. Y'all like I'm on a live talking if I got stabbed up and all that. Well, I showed him a little bit in the beginning of the live. I'm not gonna keep doing it because the shit hurt. Keep lifting my shirt up, showing y'all. And it was almost to a lung puncture, but it wasn't one. In the stabbing right there. And I got the cuts and they stitched up. And the paper, the shit fell on the floor. And I literally got cut and stabbed. It's no bullshit. I was really fighting a nigga with a knife. And I'm not gonna get on the ground and pick up the paper that fell on the floor when I actually get shoulder proof in the paper of my injuries and all that real document. Showed it. The surgery I had to get for it and all that. It showed all that shit. So we're not about to do that again. This is the end of the live anyway. I'm about to get up off here. About to start editing and uploading some videos, do my research, little wavy shit I like to do. I ain't got nothing else to do, especially right now. Especially right now. So I ain't gonna be able to sleep for real anyway. Hold on, gang. Kind of on alert and prepared for any situation. Kind of alert, so I probably ain't gonna be able to sleep anyway. But people know me, know how I'm kind of spooky, how I just know things and how I'm just strategic. Uh, Damn near psychic with things. I can see you when I don't see you. People that know me know that. Timing is always perfect for me, even through other people. I can know things about you, but you think I might not know because you didn't see me. But it can be people that know me, saw you, and they tell me. So when you be trying to disguise yourself in certain situations, and if it ain't nothing happening to you, if you did something to me or trying to do something to me and think I don't know about it, and because nothing happened, or if I'm not reacting to you, if nothing ain't happened to you, it's because I didn't want nothing to happen to you. Even when you try to be like a chameleon or some shit like that, trying to change your color, trying to change your color, I know the color you change it to. I know about it. So that's just food for thought for some people. They know who they are. But it is what it is. But that's why this world show me every day. They need to show y'all. But I always say, love each other. Till next time. Yours truly. HeartBreak. Keep it wavy. And it's live on y'all. Ah, shit.